Hey everyone, Miles here, and it is officially 18 weeks on testosterone, and these weekly updates are getting less unusual, but I actually, for the first time, couldn't remember what week it was on testosterone. So that's kind of interesting and cool because it's starting to become normal life, and really just I don't know. But anyway, so I am still getting even hairier and hairier. I have my consultation for top surgery in 13 days. So that's fucking awesome, and I'm stoked about that. It's officially November, so I'm starting my no shave November. Hopefully I'll have like maybe 7 hairs at the end of November. I am kind of upset because of an interaction with my mom. I was allowing my family to use they, them pronouns for me, neutral, and instead of calling me Miles, just calling me M. My birth name also starts with M, so I felt like it was a compromise. My mom, super religious, and but anyways, so they haven't really been doing that, and it's been like 8 months since I came out to them, and it's been like 4 months since I've been on testosterone. They're aware that I'm on testosterone, and they just weren't doing the neutral pronouns. They were still calling me she, which I understand it takes time and everything, but I mean, they weren't even trying. Whoa, it just got really sunny in here, sorry about that. But, whoa, it kind of makes me look cool. Anyway, distractions. So, I wrote my mom a text message and was basically like, alright, look, the they pronouns aren't sticking, and I understand that it can be difficult to use those, so let's just go with he, which I mean, like, I'm okay with they, and I'm okay with he, so it's really whatever the other person's preference is. But as I'm starting to feel more confident and pass more, I'm liking he more as well. So I figured, you know, maybe getting them to say he would be easier than getting them to say they. So I sent this to her, and I also told her that I changed my name legally, which they didn't, or she didn't know about, and basically I was like, so it could be dangerous if you call me she out in public, and I know that our beliefs are different, but I know that you care about my physical and mental well-being, and so this is what I need in order for me to be able to be around more. And she just responded with her usual, I love you, and that's it. And so I was like, alright, well, at least she loves me. That's better than nothing. Then the next day, she sent me a series of text messages and was basically like, will you please think before you do this, and talking about how I question my sexuality. Mind you, that was like 15 years ago, so I don't really see how that's relevant, but I mean, I guess she's just using whatever she can, saying how she doesn't understand how it can be dangerous, and that we don't know the effects of testosterone, and that if the tables were turned and it was her, that I would be certainly concerned about her. And it really, really pissed me off, and it hurt my feelings, and it made me feel really shitty. And as one of my friends said, that's basically like a sugar-coated version of, this is just a phase. So, I mean, she just, like, her religion, which, I mean, if you're religious, more power to you, but her religion being forced on me my entire life really fucked my head up. It made me think that I was going to hell, that I was a bad person, and it made me hide who I was for many years. And many, many years too long. And she doesn't understand that she's a big reason why I didn't come out until I was basically 30 fucking years old. And I didn't get to start my life fully until I was 30 fucking years old. And she doesn't get it. She's not willing to try and understand. She's not willing to do any research or ask any questions that are going to be helpful for her to learn and understand better. And I haven't responded back to her yet, but I do know that I'm going to send a response, and I'm gradually getting more and more I don't give a fuck, which is good, but at the same time I'm still trying to be respectful because she is my mother and I do love her, and I just want her to respect me too, you know. So I know I'm going to definitely use her argument of I would be concerned about her too, and I'm going to flip that on her and be like, well, if I had beliefs that were different and you said this to me and I was religious, then I would at least try and educate myself and learn. So I'm going to use that argument against her in a way. I have a therapist appointment later, so I'm going to talk to her about it as well before responding back. Because I'm still pretty angry, and I'm really sorry this sun just keeps on shining and changing the view of the camera. But I know this has been a really long video, and it hasn't really been much about my transition, but I guess it is about my transition because that's just part of it. I'm pimpling out, and I feel like my voice is getting deeper. I feel like my face is thinning up quite a bit. I was looking at a picture of me, like, right before I started testosterone, and my cheeks were a lot more chubby, and I feel like my face was a little bit wider. I mean, I have lost some weight since then too, so that could be it, but I'm not sure. I also was like feeling my arms, and there's like literally a bump for the muscle, which is pretty sweet, and stoked about that. Other than that, just all the same things. Libido, bottom growth, muscles, hair, getting a lot hairier, and just moving along. No Shave November. Here we go. Let's get those 7 hairs. And hopefully I can make my mom understand and educate her a little bit better, and still have some kind of a positive relationship with her. We'll see what happens. Just try and keep my head up. Hope y'all are having a good one, and here is to another good week. I will see you next week, and take it easy. Peace.